team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swing man, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Fred VanVleet.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, we've got Fred VanVleet. He's out there with OG Anunoby, and it's Siakam in at the 4. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A beautiful reverse layup.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Paul left side. Count it.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's VanVleet. Saw him with 29 points last game.
A good shooter who can operate at different speed. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Ayton. And here is Paul, hoping to put that miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. Good D by Siakam.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Passes to Watanabe. Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Fires from the line. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. VanVleet against Paul. Shot from 16, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Paul, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
That one good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Ayton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Lets it go from 11. Crowder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Anunoby passes to Watanabe. Toronto working the ball around now. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
The drive by Siakam. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Siakam. Suns trail by 7. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bounce pass from Paul. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee comes in for Ayton. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne.
Bridges, right side. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Oh, yes. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Suns trail by 10 to the paint. And Crowder with the basket on the assist from Payne. Crowder's got his second bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Takes it from 10, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Watanabe. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder with the steal. Here's Payne, rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Down low. Here's McGee. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The pass to Siakam. Birch with it. Van Vliet looking around. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Siakam, that's good. He's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Van Vliet passes to Birch. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. He's sent in for Pascal Siakam. And then for Phoenix, Smith comes in for JaVale McGee. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bismack Biyombo. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Anunoby. Over Hawkins. Here's Birch. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Payne. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Van Vliet passes to Birch. Fires the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Payne. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anunoby against Hawkins. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Takes it inside. Payne drops in the layup for 2. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for Toronto. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And the Suns are an offensive powerhouse. We know that, but as Devin Booker details, no slouches defensively either.
You know, right now, I like the way we're playing defense. You know, I think we have spurts where, I say a lot of teams do, where we have 5-10 minutes off where, you know, we're all not clicking, but we've came together and figured it out.
And Greg, you've seen it. Booker individually making strides at the defensive end.
And I'm not sure he'll ever be a stopper, but to be great, you've got to consistently bring the effort and focus.
The assist, Landry Shamet.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Jackson is out there with B. Then it's Smith. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And so here's Toronto, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Van Vliet with it. 14 points for him. Raptors moving the ball around. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Bridges, he's checked in for Smith. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Here's Van Vliet after Mikal Bridges' bucket. He's covered by Shamet. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. And the rejection by Ayton. Covered by Shamet. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The lead now cut to single digits. Ayton's got 7 points.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Van Vliet against Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Crowder comes in for Justin Jackson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Baseline J on the way. And a little luck that time, but it dries. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by Phoenix. Passes it to Watanabe. For three. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Chris Paul picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Phoenix on defense. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the three. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Bridges for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Siakam left side. Sinks that one from the post. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Paul with the three. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 14. And there's the pass to Siakam. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Michael
With that
Bridges.
shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bridges.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Line
This
for
is
your
his first
Raptors.
chance of the line tonight.
OG.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces, you know for sure. There are always some teams
Devin
you
Booker.
just can't tell if they're legit or not. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Right wing. For 3, Siakam. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hawkins shot good. Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Knocked loose. Here's Booker. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Dean, he's guarded by Anunoby. B, the pass to Crowder. Over Siakam. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Siakam. And he gets it to go. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
B, the pass to Booker. It's Hawkins on the wing. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the
For the
floor.
Suns.
Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And the Suns making a change here as well. Payne's checked in. Boucher with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Pass to B. To the middle. Here's Birch. And down they go. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Hawkins. 7 points in the game. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, Anunoby. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And stolen by Payne. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 11.
5 seconds left in the first half. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys shot a great percentage in the first half, but still a tight game. What do you think's causing that?
I think right now we're playing at that tempo. You know, we need to pick up the pace. Defend, rebound, run, and pick up the pace a little bit.
And defense starts that pace. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The game plan did not work out for Phoenix in the first quarter. They were completely overwhelmed and unable to play any sort of defense early and were in a blowout situation by the end of the period. Their second quarter, however, was a monumental improvement. Nothing could stop them. They strung together basket after basket and lead by 3 to start the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Suns leading by 3. Got Siakam and Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Watanabe in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Ayton. That's now 8 points for Jay Crowder. Siakam inside. Defended by Crowder. And Siakam throws it down.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Now here's Booker. Crowder kicks the ball. With 3, Booker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 6. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Anunoby finds Siakam. A baseline J, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Watanabe. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Stribling. Van Vliet against Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker looking around. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
And you know, I think he might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Tipped away. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the shot is good.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Toronto trailing. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Watanabe. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Yes, that goes in. 11 points for DeAndre Ayton.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Van Vliet. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ball finds Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down low. Rejected by Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. There's Van Vliet. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Booker, right side. Back to Paul. And he drops it in from the low post. Paul's got 9 points.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Siakam. And again, it's Toronto converting.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
There's the pass to Ayton. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That'll be his second foul of the game. He's checked in for the Raptors.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
Here's Boucher. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Three-pointer. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Toronto ball.
So it's Toronto now. Launches a 3.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Boucher.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bridges, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Taking 2 shots.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Here's Van Vliet. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Van Vliet attacking. No good that time.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Combo dishes to Smith. Back to Biyombo. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Biyombo's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Birch, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Toronto making a change here. Makai Lucas checked in. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Bean, Boucher defending.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Here's Birch. He has 6. To the inside. Here's B. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. B's got his second basket.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Pass to Hawkins. Here is McGee. Covered by Birch. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's McKinley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And
so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now here's Payne. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Toronto. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Intelligent pass by Fred. Knows how to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Here's Hawkins. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
And Toronto has possession following the score by Phoenix. For Toronto, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
14 foul. At the line for Toronto.
Throw good, Van Vliet.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred Van Vliet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
To the left side wing. Here's B, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Suns have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for 1.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Van Vliet. And he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got 22 points.
What a fearless competitor Van Vliet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
This is it to Hawkins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside, getting good shots from close range.
The Suns shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Suns ahead, up by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Raptors trail by 8. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. B out there with Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 3. Phoenix has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Now the pass to B. Now Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup. 22 points for Siakam.
Hey guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Ayton kicks to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Here's B, trying to get open as Crowder. Another shot, and that one's good. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Siakam. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Yep, that one goes in there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Watanabe's checked in. Bridges is checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here is Anunoby. Van Vliet left side. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Anunoby.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today. He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Down low, here's Van Vliet. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
Pass to Ayton. Right side Crowder. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. It remains perfect.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a fill-it-out process. Now it's winning time.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Inside, Stribling. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Booker outside. Bridges with it. Crowder, the pass to Booker. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Raptors trail by 12. And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Booker.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. As contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Anunoby will go to the free throw line. That one on 8. That's good from Anunoby. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
Stribling. He's covered by 8. Here's Stribling. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul dishes to Bridges. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
That's in, and the Suns lead get down to 9 in the bucket from Anunoby.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility, and that was a tough finish.
And the wide-open shot from Paul. Again, Phoenix.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Now, Booker. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. Here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
The assist.
Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
And with that shot, the Suns lose, get back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Siakam. Here's Booker. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Ayton trying to break free.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
Here's Stribling. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Here's Booker. Anunoby sends it down.
showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Booker against Anunoby. And it's Ayton missing. Raptors trail by 6. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Latrey gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
And so here's Phoenix. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Van Vliet against Paul. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Releases. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Stepping up in a big way. Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
And it's the Suns with the ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Paul kicks to Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Watanabe.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Phoenix. 3-point lead. Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.